Hey everyone, Lisa Haverly here with Nature Superhero Network. I hope you are all doing amazing. Um, I have a request for you from Angela Rosenberg with Tree Line Enrichment Therapy Services there in Florida. And she's kind of one of the leaders in the nature-based world who is collecting information from currently practicing outdoor and nature-based therapists on what we charge for therapy, right? To see if there's any themes or factors that go into perhaps arriving at what we indeed charge for our therapy services. If there's a factor, like geographical area. And so she's going to collect that data for us and then is offering to share that with us, which I think will be really helpful information for those of you who are kind of in that deciding or decision-making point in your business about deciding what to charge. And so I thought I would share then just my journey of kind of deciding what to charge, because I remember it was just an agonizing decision to figure out what to charge for my therapy services. And I'll speak to first my private therapy. And over 10 years ago now, this was back in 2012. So 12 years ago, when I first started with private therapy clients, incorporating the outdoors, I think I started at $40 an hour. And so, of course, now looking back, I'm like, wow, that wasn't very much. And then I did eventually find out what a local private clinic was charging for kind of out-of-pocket, out-of-network cash pay clients, and they were charging $75. And I was like, well, okay, I should probably at least match that. And so then I kind of went up to that dollar amount, up to $75. And I know then, this is after a few years in, I decided I should probably take some classes on business and marketing and trying to figure out exactly what I should be charging. And so this was about 5 or 6 years ago. And really the commentary was, you need to charge what you're worth, value your services, which I was always puzzled by. Charge what you're worth. Well, okay, how do you decide what you are worth? And so over the course of the last 5 years then, I've really arrived at how I think about what we should be charging. And I would love to know what you think about this, or if this resonates with you, or if you have a different way of arriving at what to charge. And so for me, I think about the community where I live, who will be purchasing my services. I think that's something to consider about your community and thinking about that income level and who your potential clients will be. I think something else that I have considered as well is my level of experience and expertise. How much knowledge will I bring to these private clients? I think that matters. And I think 10 plus years ago, I was maybe not as skilled. I certainly didn't have the confidence that I do now. And so I think skill and experience also matter. And the last thing that I think about when I think about what to charge, and I'm speaking more here to my private therapy clients, is specifically what all goes into providing therapeutic support. Because you all know it's not just the 1 hour, right, of that service time with that client. That indeed, you are spending a fair amount of time outside of that therapy session supporting that child, whether it be prepping materials, whether it be communicating with the family, whether it means setting up a home program of sorts or some visuals. So you know that there's a lot that goes into that 1 hour or that service for that child and family. So that is something that I also think about and consider. So I'd love to hear what else you think about as you decide what to charge for your therapy services. But those are the three things that I now take into stack as I'm either going to increase my services or just feel comfortable with the amount that I'm currently charging. And so I now do package pricing. For me, that feels like a good reflection of all that I put into one client to provide a really well-rounded therapy experience for my clients and their families. So hopefully this is helpful, but I do want to again encourage you to complete that Google form for Angela. And I think that could be helpful in guiding you into also considering your geographical area as a potential influencer into what you might be able to charge. And what your rates will be. All right, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Take care, and we'll see you down the road.